Hello. Oh, do you want to look at the ceiling? Okay. Hello. I know that kind of feels a little far away. But how are you? Hello. I'll turn my computer on. Alrighty. See what's going on in the world today. I do have something to teach you today. Okay, buddy, can you move? Yes, good boy. I'm just going to move this a little closer to you guys. All right. Okay. Let's do a roll call. Who's here? Hello, everybody. Let's find out who's here. Who's here? Gotta blink the sound. Go ahead and subscribe, even if it's just for any duration whatsoever, so that you can drop into the chat and let me know that you're here. Hello, I will be there in just 1 second. Let me get there. Hold on 1 second, please. Okay. Okay. Kishan, Mahesha, Godfather. I look so tall. I am tall. Didn't you know that? Do you know how tall I am? How are you? What's happening? That's not really how I talk. So I'm just going to put your comments right down there. So that's something I want to tell you guys. That's something I want to talk about. Other than my pants being just a little bit too big. I don't know, maybe they're supposed to be loose and fall down. I don't know. I was also raised from a very, very young age. I was a dancer, so I was always in leotards and tights. So I feel most comfortable with my clothes tight on my body. But, if something's like loose and baggy, I feel like it's too big and I want to pull it up and whatever. But maybe they're supposed to be loose. I don't know. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I have something I want to talk to you guys about today that's very important. What is it? Oh, yeah, you were raised as a dancer too. I know you are a dancer. Okay, forgiveness. I want to talk to you. This is so easy, you guys. Okay, so you got to hear this because this is so super, super important. A lot of people talk about having their near-death experiences, da 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 da. Well, I don't know that I've had a near-death experience, but I've been and experienced some of these places that they've gone, and one of them is, I saw like the Akashic records that I saw the life review stuff. They're cataloged experiences that you have. That's what the Akashic records are. You just haven't given them over to the depository yet. And so most people go through their life review right when they die. And this is the first thing they do is go through this real quick. You can see everything all at once. It's amazing how it works. It's similar to, those like accordion balls. You pull them way, way out or go way, way in. It's a lot like that, but with little bits of density that are your memories and your thoughts and your stuff that makes up you. The thought forms you've made while you've been here, whoop, they're way out here in your field, and you can go whoop, just like one of those weird accordion toys. And you can just look at it and see and hear, and like that's like your whole life. That's what they mean by your whole life flashes before your eyes, is because it goes woo, and you can see the whole entire ball at once, which normally it's so big and expanded you don't even realize you're standing inside of your own creations. Okay, so what it means to forgive, you've got to give these you've got to give these catalog memories over now, which means you've got to just rectify and release them. Accept the fact that you had that experience. It doesn't have to be any more than that. And be like, okay, I had that experience, check. I had that experience, check. It's just like handing in a report at school. Hand it in. You don't have to wait until you're completely done. You can hand over these records now. You can give the records before you're dead and doing your ND your what's it called, your life review. I saw it. All that life review stuff is just all of that stuff. It's your cataloged experiences, it's your memories that are on repeat play, it's the songs that you remember, it's all of that stuff. And it doesn't mean that you're going to forget all of that when you hand it over. It just means that it's going to lose its charge over you. And then you can do the very simple work of recalibrating your energy, which you know what I say, right? Hydrate, ground, and breathe. Get some sun. That's how you do it. It's not like you don't have to go to school for 35 years to learn how to do this thing. Put your bare soles of your feet on the earth, drink some electrolytes and stuff so that you've got nice salts to charge up your body and to keep you going, and just do it and breathe. Okay? That's how you do it. And then you say, I want to see. Let me see all this stuff that Genevieve is talking about. Let me see all that Akashic record. Let me see what I've cataloged. Let me just see it. And you pull it in and go like this and go, bam. If you're real with yourself and you get your ego out of the way, you'll be able to see and perceive it. It might be a lot. It's not for the psychologically weak. Chuck, what's going on? I had to spray soap on my shirt. Anyway, so when you take all that junk that you've accumulated, and it's not junk, it isn't junk, you guys. It's you, it's your experiences, it's everything you think is important. It's all the experiences you've cataloged that you can remember, everything that you hear and that you see, it's all cataloged. That gets heavy after a while. Give it up. Give it up. Go make a deposit and dump some boxes of books at the library, the Akashic Records. It's time for you to donate, right? So let me turn this incense off. That's how it works. That's how it works. That's how you forgive. You give before you're supposed to. Because when you die and you do your life review, you're giving it all anyway. You're going to give it then, or you can give it now. I say you forgive. Give now. Give before you're dead. According to all the NDEers, and I saw it recently. I had a meditative breakthrough, and man alive, it was a lot like when I was first experiencing this field of my own creation, this field of geometric densities. It looked a lot like, and I've talked to you guys about this before, it looked a lot like Inception, but not exactly. Like the buildings weren't buildings, they were moments, thoughts, sounds, things like that. And it was like, whoa. And I could see them all at once, like, whoa. And what I'd like to do is take that whole thing and be like, thank you, and put it in the cloud. Woof. I can still access it if I need to, but I'm no longer carrying it around me. I went ahead and took it all and went woof up into the cloud, baby. Sam's World. Harold, how you doing? And Chuck and Keyshawn out there. Does that make sense? So that's really what I think forgive actually how you do it. How you do it. And it doesn't have anything to do with like the person you're forgiving or any, it's not, you're not forgiving a person. You are giving the experience, whatever the experience is that's connected to that resentment you guys have between you or miscommunication or whatever. You're going ahead and just calling it an experience, and you're going ahead and woof. Give it away. Give it to the consciousness. Give that cataloged memory, that cataloged moment of your life, that cataloged moment of your life review. Give it up. Give it to the big Akashic records. You've heard that talk. I mean, apparently there's a library in the sky of all experiences, all people, everything. So why store it in your own energy? Don't do that. Put it in the cloud. Put it in the Akashic records. You've got to clean up your hard drive. You are the technology. Clean up your hard drive. You know what I mean? Wipe your. You need to take a real good dump. You know, you need to get that stuff out of your energy. Woo! Okay? Can you do it? That's really what I wanted to share with you, this message. Does that help anyone? It really helps me. You know, I've always felt like to forgive someone, it doesn't mean you have to go up to them and be like, "Hey, you know what? I forgive you." Because like half the time they'd be like, "For what? I didn't do anything to you. Fuck off." Right? What it is that I am going to recognize I had that experience and I'm going to give it to the Akashic records before I'm dead. I'm offloading that shit. So not only do I forgive, I give that moment and that experience to the Akashic records, it holds no charge over me anymore because it's not in my electrical field. It's not being held onto in my own hard drive. So whoever's that's involved, I'm not even forgiving them or myself or whatever. I'm giving that Akashic record up. I'm saying, I had that experience. Here you go. That's what you wanted, right? Didn't we come here to have experiences? That's what they tell us. We came here to have experiences. Okay, here's my experiences. There you go. I'm not lugging them around for you. Consciousness, you can have it. That's not my job to lug that shit around. And these aren't the kinds of experiences they put us here to have either, by the way. We were put here to have the experiences of like frolicking blissfully in nature and sleeping under the stars and the discovery of just being free. That's the experiences we were put here to have. So we're giving up all these experiences of all this like societal bullshit and they're like, "Oh, thanks. Thanks." Alan, how are you? Letting go, not holding. So Tham's World says forgiveness is about letting go, not holding on to the feelings of why one should forgive to begin with. Yes. Yeah, it's giving before you're dead. It's part of your life review. All those little things that are in your life review, some of them, like all that shit, so you need to take that and give it up to the records because, like I said, I'll repeat myself. When you die, all the NDEers say there's this huge library called the Akashic Records, and that's where all consciousness and experiences and everything are stored about you, about everyone. So I'm like, you know what? I got all these experiences that I've had while I'm here, and I think you need to take them now. I'm storing them on the cloud. I'm done carrying them around. you know, but nobody tells you how or what do you mean let go? No, I'm making an actual energetic deposit to consciousness. All these experiences I've cataloged, I'm taking them and I'm going, woo, here you go, boom, there you go. And I now understand the experiences that we were put here to have are the ones that I want to have anyway. Where I'm with nature, where I'm with under the stars, where I'm breathing fresh air and drinking clean water and all of that stuff. We were put here to have really exalted, rapturous human experiences, not this bullshit we're doing now. No, that is not why we are here. We've been hijacked. Our bodies and minds and souls and hearts and brains and attention, our time, we've been hijacked. We're supposed to be serving our spirit's desires. We're supposed to be living in spiritual, heavenly bliss. We've been hijacked. Our bodies, our minds, our souls have been hijacked. Go put your bare feet on the earth and breathe. You know, Godfather, I told you earlier today about the apparel line that I've created for you guys. And I really mean that with all sincerity. Well, there's so happens to be a mug or a tumbler. There's a couple different things, and it has a saying on it. And this saying reminds me of you for some reason. I don't know why. Go check it out. It's the only one of all the collections that has any kind of saying on it. You'll see what it is. But yes, I had an inspirational reception the other day on Friday, August 1st. I just had this inspiration and I went ahead and I followed up. I caught it and worked for 2 straight days to develop this for you guys. It's probably in the description of this video. It's called Ascension Symptoms Apparel Company 1970. Ascension Symptoms Apparel. So it's this website where you guys can get t-shirts that I literally designed for you. They're supposed to look military, like the green military shirts with the military print sort of on it. And I just personally love them. I would want my man, whoever the fuck that is, to wear these t-shirts and hoodies and all that stuff. They're all really, really cool to me. And then there's a gift section where, if you don't know what to get somebody, hey, I designed some pretty weird shit. Now, the text and the ideas and everything are mine. Some of the graphics are AI. Obviously, the woman flying on the umbrella into a portal, I didn't have time to paint or draw that. But you guys know I actually am a trained artist with a large portfolio of professional work. So it's not that I can't, it's that I used the technologies at my disposal and the inspiration, and I just absolutely love it. I'm just in love with it. Erica, hello, darling. Why do I talk like that when people come on? On Friday, you fell apart but went through the motions. That's the business right there. That's the business right there. If you can observe, just observe, meditate in the activity, just of doing that. Again, you're cataloging experiences. That's really what you're meant to do here. Catalog experiences, catalog experiences, catalog experiences. Renato Luis de Souza. Olá, como stai? Lamont Curry, hello. Yes, hey everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you. I did do a long soliloquy. Let me try that again. I did do a long soliloquy on how, like people would say, forgive, 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 forgive. Well, rewind, and I tell you exactly, like I reframe it a little bit and make it super, super easy. You know, sanding and painting all day, Erica says. Well, that's good work. That's good, good. Yes. I wonder where Brian Gilly is. Does anybody have his info? It's his birthday tomorrow, guys. It's his birthday tomorrow. And we don't know where he is. So today I made pancakes and jerk chicken by request. I made shepherd's pie. Oh my God, I think it's the best shepherd's pie I've ever made. And yes, Brian's MIA. And then I made some beautiful brown rice. You know, beans and brown rice makes a complete protein like in meat. Okay. So you always want to have some brown rice available, and it's meatier rice. It's much yummier. Not the long grain bends. Get some like Asian brown rice that you get in a Thai restaurant, for example. That stuff is amazing. Yes. Where's Brian? I'm hoping his dad is okay. You know, he's got a very elderly dad. So I had a good day. I had a lovely time cooking. Last night I made jerk chicken, black beans, and rice with avocado and banana slices. Guacamole, not really super spiced out, a little bit. Guacamole and banana slices. Yeah, that's fun times, fun times. And then with my shepherd's pie, I put the cheese over the top of it and put it under the broiler when everything's done. So it's mashed potatoes with yummy broiled cheese on the stuff. It's very good, yes. Because it's Sunday, it's time to cook a bunch of meals if you can. Yeah, next potato, where you been? Steak tips and roasted potatoes. That sounds amazeballs. Balls. That sounds amazeballs. So I'm very excited, you guys. It's sort of like I'm getting my Detroit Siggy. How you doing? It's like I'm getting my online identity dialed in a little bit more. You know, I am who I am, and I have different ways for you guys to interact. You know, I'm the Patreon is what it is. The other stuff is what it is. My website is where you can book. Like when you're serious about learning how to do, you know, this yourself. You know, what do I do? How do I do it? It's like I might not know how to do society, but I know how to do natural and healthy and all that stuff. So, you know, that's what I teach. I'm not teaching finance classes. I'm teaching Ascension classes. Ascension school. The mystery Ascension school. Yeah. That I can do. You love my lamp? Thank you. This one or this one? Thank you. And I really, really want to go back to Los Angeles. If you know, you know. You know what I'm talking about. Especially now. Geez, can you imagine being there now? Oh, yeah, baby. Where am I going to get some chocolate? Unicorn Ninja? Hey, how are you? I cooked all day. I loved it. I just, you know what? I just stopped giving a fuck. Honestly, I stopped giving a fuck and I started doing whatever the fuck I want. Today, Friday and Saturday, I completely dove into developing this product line, this brand for you guys called Ascension Symptoms Apparel Company. I made it literally for you guys. So I did that and I loved it. I had a great time creatively. And then I spent all day today and last night just cooking, feeding my kids. I said, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to. You know what? I want chocolate. Maui Wowie, thank you, honey. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want chocolate too. I really do. I love Snickers and Reese's. I did just have a Ben and Jerry's peanut butter cup. What is it, a pint or a quart? I don't know how much it was. It was a normal little size. That's one thing that hasn't shrinkflated. I've been getting a lot of products and they're like obviously smaller than they used to be, which is so ridiculous. Like Orajel. Look at this. I recently needed a little bit of Orajel. Watch this. I ask you, which one of these is Orajel? Okay, Orajel comes in this size, doesn't it? But this is the new size. It's tiny. It's tiny now. Look at how little it is. They should warn somebody because you open it up and you're like, woo, woo. It's like a psychedelic trip. No, no, it's just shrinkflation. Don't worry. Special brownies like a half hour guy. Okay. Yes, that counts. See, I can't do yummy edibles because I'll just eat too much of them. I have zero control when it comes to that stuff. It tastes so good. I love the taste. Like, have you ever juiced Jew leaves? I don't know what they're really called. The marijuana plant has those leaves. You can put them through your juicer and drink them. It is so good. I want special brownies. Yeah, totally. We need special brownies. Why can't we share food here? That sucks. Because I totally want that. I totally want that right now. Do you guys feel like you have a lot of forgiving to do? I feel like I have a lot of attachments to memories and things like that. I really do. It's like my brain is just trying to still work them out and make sense of stuff, I think. And I'm done. I don't care anymore. I'm done. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want you guys to do that either. I don't want you to waste your lives like that. Woo! See, I would make them really super weak so I can eat a bunch of them. You know, Trader Joe's, I think, has had a gluten-free brownie mix for years, and it's really, really good, actually. Really good. It's in my book. Y'all know I wrote the first gluten-free guidebook on the market back in 2004. I'd already been gluten-free for like 5 years. Yeah, more than that, 6, 7 years, 8 years, something. Um, I'm just trying to help you guys live a more energetic life. I don't want you to have to take pharma meds. I don't want you to have to die a slow, painful death like they're hoping you will. You don't have to do that. And you might look at me and go, it's easy for you. What you talking about? It's easy for me. When doctors look at my x-rays, their jaws drop. They're like, I don't know how you're walking. You must be in incredible excruciating pain. Wow, you must be very mentally. The only reason you're walking is because you are so mentally strong. Blah, 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 blah. So don't look at me and go, oh, it's easy for you to say. No, I've been telling you all along, the same thing that works for me will work for you. Hydrating, grounding, breathing, nature, hydrating, grounding, breathing, hydrating, grounding, breathing, hydrating, grounding, breathing, and then get the inflammation junk out of your life most of the time, 70%. That's 30% of garbage food is actually more than we really need even. Go 75-25, You don't have to be a slave. You don't have to feel physically like garbage. It might take a hot second, but just do the things. Go to my website and sign up for the series. I'll teach you everything in intensive master class. It's not a bunch of woo-woo meditation stuff. I mean, you can do that if you want to. The stuff I'm talking about is physical actions that we're supposed to do anyway, and because we're supposed to do them, they're free because people don't do them and they don't know, and they're not. Yeah, they won't do it. They don't know. Yeah, Godfather. Everyone thinks everyone else's life is easy. Yep. Erica says, I rarely take meds. I don't like the side effects they give me. Those three things are enough for me. I don't need no crazy drugs in my system. Thank you. Yeah. Hydrate with electrolytes, ground your body, your soul on the earth, and breathe. And you'll be really, really pretty good to go because everything that comes after that, you're going to be led to do it. You're going to want to do it and keep doing that. Keep doing that. Mm-hmm. Maui Wowie says, I have and puff at least once an hour thinking everyone else's life is easy. Yeah, well. See, I happen to know that everybody's going through the same shit. We're all getting hit with the same weird energy right now. You've never known anyone whose life was easy. Yeah. Even if they look materially like they've got the protection and everything, are they happy? Can they live with themselves? Can they sleep at night? That's one thing that I'm like so grateful for. I can sleep at night. I'm a good person. I love myself. And deep down, I love everyone else. But you know what? That's why I get so frustrated with people because why can't they just try a little fucking harder? Erica says, I don't know where everybody got this perspective that life's super easy. Life isn't easy. A challenge, a learning curve, day by day. Nothing's ever given to you. Yep. Yep. Maui Wowie says, so true. Right. We're just here to experience it and hand it over to the consciousness. You don't have to get all wrapped up in the experiences unless you want to. Go have an amazing experience and get all wrapped up in it. But you don't have to get wrapped up in all the garbage experiences. You can just experience it, catalog it, and then boop, go make your deposit to the Akashic Records library that apparently exists in heaven. Where's the weird energy coming from? We got 4 planets in retrograde. They're magnetically pulling on you. They're electromagnetically pulling you backwards because we're zooming past them. Alan says natural products into the body to fuel your energy. That's the first thing to loving yourself first before you can love others. Natural products into your body. I mean, yeah, if you can. If you can't, then just go put your feet on the ground and breathe. If you can't get natural products, you can still put your feet on the ground and breathe. The world makes it really hard to get natural products. But you know what? You can still put your feet on the earth and breathe. Yep. Sam says some just don't see the blessings. Godfather says, just because I'm retired, everyone thinks that I have lots of free time and nothing to do but help them. Oh my goodness. Wow. Maui Wowie, go get bit by an ant once or something. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Sam says all of the best things in life are free. And see, they haven't figured out how to make it illegal to stand on the ground and breathe. So they make it so you don't know that's the key. And they put you in rubber sole shoes on rubber carpet stuff and rubber mattresses, and you're never grounded to the earth. So it's just as well as making it illegal because so few are grounded to the earth that it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter because so few people are hydrated. So even if they are grounding, they're not really conducting any electricity because they're completely dehydrated. And maybe they're hydrated and standing on the ground, but are they breathing? Chaotic breath, chaotic life. Deep, still, controlled, balanced breath, focused breath, practiced breath, your life will be the same. Your life will follow. Yeah, go touch grass, people. Barefoot. You've got a soul. Your soul touches the ground. Your electrolytes give you light in the form of electricity in your body. Just like a battery, you are a battery, you are the solenoid, you are the technology. Alan says, Godfather, the secret of retirement is how you manage your time, as life is precious. Sam's World. I miss good grass when younger. I loved the bluegrass in Kentucky. Yeah. Yeah. There's no real good grass out here either. It's like someone's lawn. You'd have to go on someone's lawn, I think. Yeah, Florida. Florida is a really humid, buggy place. It's so humid and buggy, even in November. There's no time that Florida isn't humid or buggy. Humid or buggy, humid or buggy, Florida. Oh, shit. Seriously. Now I wish I was baking cookies. Can I afford to eat a cookie or two? I've been trying to put on a little weight. I don't want to go overboard. It's fun to go overboard, though. Mosquito's a state bird. You ain't kidding there. Right? I mean, right, Erica? It's like, it's a very fine line. I don't want to be skeletal, but, when you're a little bit older, those bumps and rolls and stuff aren't as cute as when you're younger. So I've preferred all my life just to be athletic. I'm a dancer and a gymnast and a yogini, so I do prefer to be more athletic, my darlings. Yes, I do prefer it. Please make sure that before you go to bed, you make some noise come out of your face. Let your body make whatever kind of noise it wants to. You know what I mean? That's real talk, y'all. Real talk. That's what we were given mouths for, not to be like jibber jabber, jibber jabber, jibber jabber, jibber jabber. It was to go and to breathe and to ground. Please go live an ecstatic moment or two. Please just go do that. Go live in ecstasy for just even a few moments. I promise you it will change your life. You know? Go to my Patreon to get natural with me, okay? Go to my website to book the series and we'll get to the bottom of your code, of your energy, what's going on, how you yourself can read yourself, okay? All of that stuff. And go in the description of the video. There's a good chance the apparel line is there now. Ascension Symptoms apparel I made for the awake, aware American man. Some of the t-shirts are unisex and the hoodies and stuff like that and the gifts. So you ladies feel free by all means. It's a lovely space. And if I was a dude, I would want one of these shirts. They're like kind of aggressive army workout shirts. Sexy! Yeah! We're Ascension soldiers. Jibber jabber, jibber jabber. All right, you guys. It's my honor to be here with you on a Sunday evening, and I hope you all have a beautiful slumber. I'll see you tomorrow in the morning. Go watch my videos. Go check out the apparel line I made for you.